Hello, everyone. Welcome to another book chat from me here at Norwalk Home. Today is Sunday, May 3rd, 2020, and we're celebrating 7 weeks in isolation, quarantine, lockdown, whatever you want to call it. Any differences at this point are mostly semantic, I think. But I haven't done a book chat in a minute, and I actually did get caught up this week. So I'll have two book chats going up for you so you can catch up on my reading while here. I have deviated slightly from my shelves because, as I mentioned, I was finishing up the trilogy from the Left Behind series, the prequel trilogy. But I mentioned that I was taking a small break from that, and I did find a book in the library that was not what I expected. It's not a book that I would recommend unless you are in the right frame of mind. There's a lot of content that is very difficult to read. It's a valuable book, though. So let me show you my screen at this time. The book is called A Semi-Definitive List of Worst Nightmares by Krystal Sutherland. And it's got a very intriguing premise. There are some characters in this book that I really like and that I really respect a lot. The main character, Esther Solar, has a lot of phobias and a lot of fears that she faces. She has an anxiety disorder, and she meets up early in the book with a boy that she had a crush on in elementary school, or rather, he had a crush on her, and his name is Jonah Smallwood. And the book focuses primarily on how Jonah helps her to overcome a lot of her fears. Some of them justified, most of them um, quite quite acquired and quite unnecessary from a physical danger point of view. Um, but it's an interesting book in that way. However, they have a lot of problems of their own. There are a lot of instances in here of a lot of things. So there's physical abuse, there's anxiety, there's depression, there is different kinds of mental disorder, there is Alzheimer's disease, there's physical disability. So there's a lot of talking points in this book, and a lot of things that were used in this book and represented in this book in a decent way, I thought, but it just got to be very heavy, very fast. And it wasn't what I was expecting reading it. I gave this book 2 stars, but I do think that it would speak very deeply to some people um, that could relate to the book. And if you were in the right frame of mind for the book, I think it would speak a lot to you. And I can see why it's so popular, especially among young adults. To me, it read like older teenagers faced with very adult situations and having to make very adult decisions. And I understand that it just wasn't what I was looking for. Um, but this was a library pick for me. I recently started participating in what our library is calling the spring and summer reading program. They decided to start it early here in hopes of giving people something to do, and I think an outlet for their library resources as well. So it was a download that I borrowed from the library, and I'm glad that I borrowed it rather than bought it. This was not a book that I would have been happy if I had spent money on. So I'm good for that. But that's it for this reading chat. I don't really have a rant, but like I said, I would recommend this guardedly for some people, not for everybody. But I'll see you in the next book chat. Everything here is going as well as we can probably expect it to. We're a little stir crazy, so I'm looking for as many distractions as I can, which is probably why you saw 4 videos last week. um, take care of yourselves, be healthy, stay safe, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.